Yeah. Tapping in. Tapping out. MOBFI. We don't play solo. We raid. We build. We flip the game. Tapping MOBFI, whole squad lit. We pose, we boost, we run that script. Power stacking, respect paid in full. I don't chase likes, I'm in my pool. Tap to earn, every tweet got weight. MOBFI rules, create your fate. Tap in, level up, let's raid. MOBFI fam, we never fade. Yeah. Dagens in the trenches, running ops all night. Power on the board, I don't need no hype. Jobs got rewards, I complete that list. One quote tweet, I could move that tick. No fluff, I ain't bout by clicks, I want bolts in the vault. Stakes that stick, pay respect. My father got my back, now I'm high tier. Never looking back in the trenches, but don't call it a phase. We the storm that makes waves. Every tap a ripple of change. MOBFI's name in the hall of gains. Tap economy, this that new wave. We meme kings, no need to change. I don't need a wallet, I'm already in. This game paying out like a market win. Leaderboard climbing, I see my...
Happy Thirsty Thursday, everybody. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hey, how's it going, man?
Thirsty Thursday. I love it.
Right on. Let me jump over to the map, everybody. Everybody's checking in. I don't want to miss it. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, there you go. East Coast, West Coast. Even across the water. It's great. Everybody check it in. Get your Opus AI. There you go. Opus AI. Check in. Get your GMs. Now. Here we go. Oh.
Very exciting.
Oh, look at the general.
You got no got to get the fire freaking where are they? There it is.
There you go. Where is it? Check in. Let's go. Get your GM.
I want to see these going off all over the place. There's it now. Oh, we got a whistler. Excellent.
Nice. If we had it, that grand finale at the end, that would be when we were starting, yeah.
And then you got to get that monster GM one also. So everybody has two opportunities right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Get them both.
We get them both.
Don't let it get away.
Is that Mexico or Texas?
Did you turn that off?
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Right, so let's see. Check it in with that chat, Robin. Good to see you. Happy Thirsty Thursday. Nice to see you, Robin. Mob and Robin here. What you doing? Good to see you. We got some stuff for you today, Robin. Happy Sparking Mobtastic Thursday. Web3 Wise Guys, my crypto adventures. You're awesome. Doing your thing.
That was me.
Oh, that is you. That's a general. Nice.
Me.
Where shall we battle during the show? Let's see. Yeah, it's Thursday. Let's do in the mob, and then we'll come back to Wise Guys. We're getting the treasuries up. Got jobs to do, everybody. Got to get the loot. Got to get the loot and the treasuries. So good call. Thank you, my crypto adventures. We will mob half 30 minutes, and then the other last 30 minutes we'll do here because we're gonna run some jobs. Love it. Hi, Tim and Ray. Thanks for great information. Steve, thank you for joining us, man. Appreciate you, bro. Nice. Crypto Buffy Bee. Look how much the map is lit up. And that's just the US. I know I can't you go across the US, so yeah, these are all wonderful, great JPEGs all over the world. It's beautiful. I know. But yes.
Give them the site, Ray. Opus AI /map.
Yes. Let's
check it out yourself. Anybody who's just tuning in, a lot of these people might know that, and of course they're checking in. That's why you see the fireworks going off all over, going off all over the place. If you don't know what's going on, Opus AI /map, and then you can zoom on your town. If it doesn't have a town, you got to find out how to get yours. But check out some of the other ones that are out there already doing it.
Right on.
Very cool.
I know. Yep. But yes, man. I didn't know if you had something before we get going, or
I do. when you started talking about battling and jobs, I have a pre-job request, Ray.
Pre-job request. Okay.
Yeah, one of those to prime the pump.
Okay.
And it's a very personal thing.
Okay.
Let me pull it up. I did not have it up before the show, but I just because where do we monetize our friends here? On X.
On X. That's correct.
Right? But
yes.
I don't have the that's not on there. The pre-job is on YouTube.
Oh,
it's
okay.
It's a YouTube link, and I'm just gonna give me 1 second to find it. And well, other than that, I'll find it before this ends, and we'll get into it. But no, the only thing that I'd like to show off my my report here, just to see where the let me share my screen. Here we go. You want to take that one down, or are you going to show your fear and greed? What's your fear and greed at?
It's all right. I'm going to put the background music away. You got it.
Okay.
You're good.
What do you think my fear and greed is? Now, this is the Bitcoin 9-stage fear and greed.
I think we're 74.
74. Wow,
yeah.
Ray, you are good. It's at 75.
Oh,
September 11, 2025, 75. And we'll just scroll down and show everybody where this is. It's 9 different factors all across the Bitcoin spectrum. We went over this many times. Well, we went into deep dive into each one of them. But this is what we talk about. You can see the rainbow chart is the price of Bitcoin. And then all of these blended together gives us this chart down here below. And it has caught the top many times before. And of course, signaling the bottoms. And we are at 75. Just Ray guessed 74. It says 75. And we are not up in the 90 zone yet where we're topping out. So we got room to grow. And all the news we're talking about.
I must say, just how it looks, like it is different, though, right, from the rest. There's those. No, I'm saying those 3 hills, right? You're orange, 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 right? Yep. Little hills, and you don't see them in the previous charts. It just went red.
No,
right?
it just explodes. But look, you see a little bit of this. You know, when you zoom out, Ray, and you take a look, you got a lot of that messiness before this one, right? So everybody's like, oh, it peaked early, and then it came down, and then did this, and this one here, when you zoom back to this, because the price of this was at 15,000. So here, when this is 2,500, right? You see this?
Yeah.
Can you see those
crazy.
numbers?
Yeah.
So people are going, oh, 20, it's spiking up to 25,000. Here, now it spikes up to, what is this one? $4,000. So here it goes, that's almost 100%. And then you think it's over, right? When it comes back to here, and then boom, you're going up here and it's 15,000.
Crazy.
Right? So think about these numbers here. Oh, it's 70. This is 73, right? So when you look at the price of Bitcoin, the slope of the chart down here doesn't tell the same story. You have to look at both of these. So this is at 75,000, right? And then it dipped back, and everybody's like, it's never going to happen. It's 62, 59, and then boom, we cracked 100. Then that was the peak. That was it. Now it's back to 76, and now we're back up 119, 120. Right, we've come off that a little bit. So I mean, this little chart doesn't seem the same story as the price of Bitcoin. So that just tells me, we've tested the top here a couple times, but as it goes, we haven't made a really hard run yet. A really hard run, the crazy bull run. We've tested some highs, but we have legislation and everything else that's coming down the line that we're so excited about, which is, I don't think, reflected in this chart. People are, wanting to get in, pull out. Volatility is our friend. We buy the dips. We're dollar cost averaging in, all this kind of stuff. We have not hit the parabolic rocket ship of what the potential is. And so now when you look at this chart, you go, wow, when this fear and greed thing is 75 and we hit 90, where do you think the price of Bitcoin is going to be? So when our friend Tom and Michael Saylor, when their predictions start to come true and you go, man, these guys knew what they're talking about. That means that Bitcoin's at 200,000, 250, that's going to be the spike there that is undeniable. Like, okay, you got to take some cream off the top there, because what goes up must come down, but then this goes back up again. But I mean, this chart, they say history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes.
Yeah.
So, you're looking at this, and it just means that there's a lot of money and a lot of people out there wanting to make something happen. And when it moves, it's going to be spectacular.
It is, but that's what I'm saying. Look how drawn out and long that is. That's what I'm saying. It's very different, right? It is, and we're really only in an institutional type run anyway. There is no retail, right? And who knows, right? That's just, I think a lot is going to be coming in here, and we're going to, like, first video we got is Mike Novogratz. You know who that is, yeah?
Yep, sure.
And yeah, he's going to talk about it, but he's bullish now on Solana. So we are starting to see all the rotation. Bitcoin, it's always going to be, right? Well, you can't say always, but right now it's the granddaddy of them all, and it leads the way. And then everything kind of starts, the dominance from it starts to drop. And now you're hearing with Tom Lee, now you're hearing this Mike Novogratz, all this stuff, because now they're talking about treasuries for Solana. There's 2 more companies now that are going to do Solana treasuries. Right. There's some that are doing Chainlink. There's a lot. And alt season is pretty much upon us, man, I think. Yes.
And then the one other story, I think you were referring to this a little bit, but other ones are these stock treasuries of Bitcoin, these companies that are taking Bitcoin and putting them in their reserves. JP Morgan says the S&P 500 rejection, did you see the story of Strategy? So that's Michael Saylor's company, was supposed to hit the S&P, and they said, no, you don't qualify because, you got too much Bitcoin reserves going on. You're not a real company the way it's supposed to fit into the program of the S&P 500. So JP Morgan saying that is a blow to crypto and the companies that are holding large amounts of Bitcoin. You can have some in reserves, but obviously Michael Saylor's company doesn't have any reserves. This is a business model for them, so it's changing that factor. And S&P didn't want to let him in based on those factors. So pretty interesting stuff on that front. That's about it for my news. Wanted to make sure I got to that, and then I'll bring up that other link that I want to prime the pump with people. We'll check it out.
Yeah, that's how we do. And then we run jobs, right? Everybody gets paid on X, but we can use any kind of social media and do anything that we want through this MOBFI network. Yes. So let me jump into it. This is I got mine pulled up here, and here we go. But yeah, this is like I said, Mike Novogratz, and he says billions are coming into Solana. Yeah, so let's take a listen. Talks about some other things too. Interesting stuff. Billions are coming into Solana. Yeah, so let's take a listen. Talks about some other things too. Interesting stuff.
I think crypto market is $4.5 trillion, right? Global wealth market is $400 trillion. And so we got a long way to go, right? We're just getting started. Think about this company Ford that we just, Ford Industries, a ticker Ford that we're launching, right? That's $1.65 billion that came in. That's new money, dollars into the crypto space. Right, this is a Solana. Why Solana at this moment? Total transactions per second Solana can do in a day is 14 billion. That's more than total transactions on equities, fixed income, commodities, and foreign exchange. Right, and so you've got a blockchain that's now fast enough, tailor-made to be the blockchain for financial markets, and you got an SEC chair saying, "I want you to build on chain," and so those two things are lining up. I'm calling this the season of soul.
So yeah, I don't know why the echo, but yes, right. You're muted too. Okay.
It was very slight.
Okay.
It didn't take away, but yeah. They could do a lot of transactions. It was ridiculous how many transactions they could do.
It is now, and that's what I'm going to go through, because like a lot of these I'm going to go through these 10 crypto. A lot of us know what they are, but there's a lot of people that are starting to come in new through this network, right? And we're going to talk about that. But Solana also has some downsides, right? Because there's some downtime. So that's what I'm saying. You will start seeing all this battle because Solana is a competitor to Ethereum. But Ethereum has a little bit of kind of, I would say, a leg up just within security and always staying online and everything kind of just running like a top. And Solana's just got a little, little ways to go with that. So it is, man. This stuff is absolutely going to rip, I believe. And there you go. I'm just going through. And yes, there you go. Everybody, appreciate y'all. Thank you. But look, this is like I said. I mean, again, we probably do know this kind of stuff. Like I said, most of us are pretty well versed in this space. But look, I mean, there's all kinds of things that maybe we don't understand about what's going on, right, with some of these things. But like Bitcoin, yeah, it's the granddaddy of them all. Kind of, birthed in 2009, maybe 2010, yeah. And yeah, it's proof of work. If you're not sure that's what you call mining, yeah. But some of the pros, it's most well known. And obviously you see every ETF, everything is in the Bitcoin. It is relatively stable compared to most crypto, but it's still very volatile for the normies. Yes, they'll say it's volatile over here, it's starting to stabilize over here. But some cons, and look, I don't even think that this is right because we had a couple shows on it, right, Tim? Mm-hmm. That the electricity thing, it's moot. You could offset that with all kinds of different ways of it creating energy for, like I said, we saw in some African nations, right? They couldn't afford to build a power station, right? Because people weren't able to afford the electricity. So while this thing was running, it was mining Bitcoin. And right. As the African, nations and countries and things were able to come on to, start purchasing electricity, they were now able to switch it over to them while, doing that. So there is ways to do this. So some of this, it's really not even right. It's not even real. So, but this one,
a fun fact.
Yeah.
How much energy does all that Bitcoin mining? Do you remember the real world example they gave us of how much energy it uses to mine the Bitcoin in a year?
No. Less
than the electric bill for all the Christmas lights in the United States.
Really?
So yeah. The one stat, they were like, the amount that people pay in Christmas lights for the season is less than the transactions on the Bitcoin network. So wow. As the scale goes, and then we make fun of well, how much does it cost to kill the trees and print the dollars and do all the kind of that's ridiculously more expensive to produce that monetary value that people are passing around hand to hand, where Bitcoin transactions and everything like this are less than the Christmas lights for the season. So would I like a store of value that costs less than the Christmas lights for the season that that everybody, most people put out some kind of seasonal lights or something like that, try and join in with whatever you're doing. But I mean, it's really not as much as the way they paint the picture, that it's their electricity is so expensive. Besides which, AI and all the other stuff ridiculously more than the Bitcoin transactions and that stuff. So all the AI and everything else we're doing with that, which I don't have any problem with, all that intelligence, making a lot of people smarter and work smarter rather than harder. I love all that too. So the benefits way outweigh what the cost is. So yeah, fun fact: Christmas lights are more expensive than running the Bitcoin network.
Right. And that's crazy, because I mean, it's a pretty cool monetary system, right? So.
I remembered that one because we're coming into the season. I was in Costco last week and they had little Christmas trees out on the floor already.
Yeah, right. And of course, one that we all like and one of our favorites, but its main thing is the smart contract functionality. Yeah, and there's a lot more to it. There's a lot of layer 2s built on Ethereum. Very robust system. They've continued to upgrade Ethereum. It's got one of the largest, dev mind shares, because a lot of devs are, right? And they obviously want to be there because they think this is the platform. So when you have a lot of devs working, that's a great thing, right? So they believe in that. So pros, the largest player in DeFi and DApp, and we all believe DeFi 2.0 is coming on, and it's going to be bonkers, maybe first quarter of next year, right? So yeah, there's a lot of this gives it market dominance and requires the competitors Competitors offer much greater incentives to switch. Yes, there's all kinds of goodness over there with DeFi. Proof of stake, it's different than Bitcoin, right? They're staking to validate its blockchain. You're starting to see a lot of Ethereum being locked up. I think we're almost over a third of Bitcoin or of Ethereum being locked and staked, right? So they're validating the network. So it's pretty cool, right? And they changed that in the middle of it, everyone. It used to be proof of work, and now it's proof of stake. So pretty smart people over there working. Yeah, cons, Ethereum sometimes has high network traffic that can slow transactions down and also relies on scaling solutions to address the traffic on its network. They have been working on that, I believe, right? Yep. The fees are way down, but we also have to see that crazy mass of people when we're all doing that kind of stuff too. I don't think we've had that ripping of 5,000 people trying to mint an NFT, right?
Right.
That's also a given little thing. So Ethereum's transaction cost can also skyrocket. That's what it's talking about. When you got a whole bunch of people trying to do the same thing, there is no company, right? So it's all built on, like I said, smart contracts and this blockchain. So it's all coming to a funnel, and that's why your fees go up, everybody. It's not like some guy on the other side of the line be like, yeah, let's go up. That's $45. It's all through smart contracts. That's what it is, right? But it's one we all like. I like it. It's one of my favorites. And then you got Binance, right? Binance launched in 2017, and it has evolved from a simple token to power. It's a full ecosystem, man, right? Mm-hmm. But it's anchored all by the Binance chain, right? Not the Binance chain, but the exchange of Binance. And this is one of the biggest ones, right? Over in the Asian market, as it is Binance. Why a lot of times the US couldn't even be over there, right? Couldn't even get into it. But the pros, it's low cost, high throughput, meaning it can service much greater demand than many competitors. Owning BNB provides you benefits in the exchange, right? And then here's some of the cons. BNB is highly centralized token, everybody. It is controlled and managed by Binance. This reduces the freedom available to its community. And then success is tied to Binance, which is the regulators in several countries. And these countries really haven't been too friendly, right? Japan, really not too friendly. And Germany, they're dumping their Bitcoin. So we shall see. But it is what it is. And then the one they were just talking about, Solana, this is why it's pretty cool, is it's got, right now, I think they're at 65,000 transactions per second. That's great, right? That is scalable. I believe, obviously, they're trying to get that even higher. But that is doable for, I think, any institution coming in there. That's what you just heard from Novogratz. That's what he's talking about. They need that kind of stuff. Now, Ethereum isn't. It isn't that fast, right? But they're working towards that. This is much faster, right? So again, that is its competitor. That's what they're talking about. It's ETH killer. We'll see. Right? I don't think so. But you got something good, Tim?
Well, I was just going to add. It's funny when they say, "Oh, it's an ETH killer," which means they're going after number one. ETH is number one. It's the biggest blockchain out there, which has the proof of work and proof of stake. They went from proof of work to proof of stake. They're making changes on the fly. They will be improving and advancing Ethereum, and everyone else has to catch up. So when they're saying they're an ETH killer, they're pointing out the fact that ETH is better.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're trying to catch up, and they're valid. I don't want to put anything down about them, but it's just funny when somebody comes out with a statement like that, you have to say, well, that means they're chasing ETH. And ETH must be, hard to beat. That's why they're out to do that. So, just adding that in. No,
absolutely. But it is one of the fastest blockchains, right? There's other ones. Sui's pretty fast. Starting to hear about another one, SEI, right? There's a lot of them that are starting to roll out, but Sui's pretty fast too. But this is fast. The other thing that everyone loves is low transaction fees. You're talking about very, very cheap, everybody. That's amazing, right? That's why you see all the meme coins over there, right? It is degenerate, love it, right? The degens, because you're over there just trading meme coins. So there you go, right? Cons, this is what they're bringing up, right? Solana is not easily interoperable with Ethereum, restricting its smart contracts, and Solana has experienced several network outages, right? And that's kind of what we joke about a little bit, right? because that's not good, right? You can't do that as a chain, right? And then here you go. This is one of FOMO Head's favorites. Ripple, XRP. Yeah. General purpose token, XRP is focused on creating payment solutions for banks and financial institutions. It solves several problems with competing things like SWIFT and international settlements. And we talk about that all the time. This could be a new type of banking realm, right? Where they're already very, very intertwined with, banks and institutions. Yeah. So this could be the solution. Everybody says that. That's what it could be. We'll see. But they're also very fast, much faster than its competitors like SWIFT when you're doing that stuff. It expands access to banking and international settlement by lowering barriers to use. Yeah. But it's highly, this is what we say all the time, highly centralized, right? As all transactions are confirmed by a federated group of financial institutions, right? Just saying, this is what you're getting. Plus, there are a lot of whales in there, a lot of tokens, right? That is centralized as well. Ripple Labs is engaged in legal, now look, that's all starting to go away. The SEC is turning around with a lot of that stuff. So, this one is probably going to be gone. And then all you got to, kind of deal with is the centralization. I mean, I don't have much problem with it because we've always talked about there's going to be a hybrid, right? This two, centralized and decentralized. You're never going to get away from that. That's good. Right. No problem with that. But that's if you want to live over there. I don't, right? I'm not going to. That's why you hear the guys all with that XRP, they hold their assets, right? That's a decentralized, you have self-custody. So you can do all that. But I'm just telling you, there's a lot of people that hold big bags over there. Dogecoin. One of my favorites too. I started with Doge, everybody. This was my initiation into crypto. Yeah. But it started as a joke, right? But it's turned into a massive meme coin, right? That everybody knows about. You hear Elon talking about it all the time, right? Or not all the time, but he mentions it. But they're also, like I said, now building and doing things over there, right? It's there we go, by Elon Musk and Vitalik. Yeah. But here we go. The unique value proposition of Bitcoin is sustained its power in the market. Active community working for and that's it, right? But they are starting to do things with their own chain, all that kind of stuff. But there you go. I mean, that's how powerful a network is, everybody. Community, all that stuff right there. You can't deny it. And then cons, no practical application as of now. Value is only based on a meme. There is no cap on the total supply of Doge, which leads to inflation in the token. So that's something that maybe some of y'all didn't know, right? Infinite supply. Okay. There you go. That's what I used to do with my little faucet, with my little bucket, right? It just come out. And I was collecting it. Then you got Polkadot. Yeah. It is a layer 0. Yeah. For connecting and securing several blockchains, allowing them to be interoperable, like Chainlink, right? Not exactly, but they have an oracle, and there's a little differences over there, but that's what these layer 0s are. It enables transfers of all types of digital assets, including tokens and smart contracts. And here's some pros. Interoperability is the biggest selling point of Polkadot protocol. It allows several different blockchains to access data and assets from each other. Polkadot is one of the most active platforms for developers to create on. So there you go with that. And I think people keep popping in, you can just pull it up and we don't have to read everything, but yeah. Cons, Polkadot has a lot of competition in this space, which with alternatives like Cardano and Cosmos fighting for more market share, and slots for independent blockchains are sold via auction, making it difficult to acquire. So, that's not very decentralized, right? So there's a lot of nuance to some of these, right? And that's why, you should learn everything about these before you go and invest in them. And then here's another meme coin, Shiba Inu, as they got up there. It's another meme coin. It's got the little dog as the mascot. Valuable meme crypto brand Shiba Inu has leveraged meme-friendly branding, similar to Doge, to stand out in the crowd. Again, just a meme coin thing, social media stuff. They got a Shiba Swap. The creation of Shiba Swap is a Shiba Inu developers aim to enhance community engagement and brand building with Shiba ecosystem. How crazy is you're starting to see a lot of stuff with the community, everybody. Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of cool. Kind of cool that you all are already doing that. Yeah. Potential for Robinhood trading. Shiba Inu's potential inclusion on the platforms like Robinhood, a lot of opportunity and a lot of accessibility. So that's like a base, right? I'm a big fan of base, and I'm going to show you afterwards, again, another great story about base and why I'm so bullish on it. But some extremely, extremely volatile. Yeah, it's a meme coin, right? It goes all over, crazy. Yeah. And then lack of real world utility. Again, yeah. I mean, but they are starting to attract real people, doing real things in real building.
Right.
Yeah. And then you got Cardano. You heard of this one? It's a decentralized blockchain, layer 1, and it has peer-to-peer transactions, right? There's some architecture, a little different, not like all the rest. It has its own kind of stuff, and smart contracts, right? There you go. Energy efficiency. Cardano's proof of stake algorithm is energy efficient, more energy efficient than Ethereum's proof of work, which is crazy. They're talking about proof of work. That was old system. Right? Yeah. So this was written just 3 days ago, right? What is wrong with that? And look, hey, look at that, guys. Everybody, we just edited. Yeah, it's crazy. Scalability, designed to handle high volume, right? That's one of the things, the hallmarks of Cardano. And scalable platform for more dApps, right? And smart contracts. Safety and security, very safe, very secure, from what everybody says, utilizing Haskell programming language, yeah? And again, you got some cons down here, limited adoption. There isn't. There's not many people over there, buddy, right? Low community volume, not a lot of transaction, not a lot of action, yeah? So it needs a lot of adoption. Centralization concerns, that's another problem, right? Too much centralization, we can't have that. And then you got Avalanche, one of my favorites. I'm kind of trying to get through this and rip through. But yes, AVAX offers very fast transactions, yeah? Incentives for active participation, right? Rewards the network, and versatile support for blockchain projects. A lot of gaming, a lot of cool stuff going on. Cons, competition with Ethereum, right? Ethereum is still the champ over here. High validator staking. Look, you have to have 2,000 AVAX tokens to stake. That's not in everybody's wheelhouse, right? So, that's not good. Lack of penalties for validators. So look, even if you make like malicious or negligent things, there's no penalty. What kind of craziness is that, right?
Right.
Usually you get your tokens yanked, right? Well, not there with the Avalanche. So things to think about, not great, not good. And then here we go. Ethereum sees dual momentum with institutional flows. A lot of institutional flow coming in, right? A lot of staking. You see all this staking. Look, price USD, total value stake, almost up where it is. It's right there, parried, man. And I think when you start seeing this spike, you're just going to get more FOMO and more staking. That means more ETH staked and less out there, right, for people to go and buy. Yeah, it's crazy. So there we go. And then this is another one. Regulated multi-currency stablecoins will end the dollar's crypto monopoly. Yeah, what's up, MG3? But look, hey, I've read something I want to start studying a little more, Tim. We got another thing called private stablecoins. I told FOMO that yesterday, but now you're seeing another type of stablecoin called private stablecoins. Now you're looking at some multi-currency stablecoins, and we're starting to see some of this come into focus because no one trusts the dollar anymore, everybody, right? So this is the treasuries, U.S. Treasury holders with over 127 billion. Our biggest holder is Japan, right, and on down. But you're starting to see, look at Tether, right? You're going to start seeing, just like the internet, all them people, you're going to start seeing a lot of stablecoin issuers that are going to be up there, right?
Right.
And that's what the U.S. is hoping on, everybody, right? But the world is not. The world is not very happy because we're trying to vampire the crypto industry. Just being straight up, that's what it is, right? So, BRICS nations aren't happy. Europe and Japan, they're all looking to start doing, their own compliant ERC, ERCV. A lot of these things are going to start trying to have a basket of currencies of their own, and they'll make their own stables, right? So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. And Avalanche Foundation eyes 1 billion raise to fund. Again, look at Tim. It is happening. Yes. Now even AVAX, having treasury companies out there on the stock market, This is what everybody's going to do, everybody, right? You're going to start just holding projects, tokens, and I guess issuing stocks, right? We'll see. And then Sharplink Treasury push will be a white swan event for Ethereum adoption. So these treasuries that are continuing to just gobble up ETH, they think that this is going to just blast off Ethereum into a new, way new all-time high. Yeah. Sharplink's gaming treasury strategy will be a positive white swan event for Ethereum as it helps educate traditional players, its CEO said and told Decrypt. So what they're saying is, man, they're going out and they're starting to explain to these institutional players what else you can do with Ethereum. You can, have these treasury companies. You can also stake them, but they're starting to educate them on all the things that you're able to do with Ethereum. Same thing with about DeFi, right? It's very, very exciting stuff, man. And then concerns grow. This is from the story yesterday. Not great news, right? Not a great day. But concerns are growing that the bot networks may be amplifying calls for civil war, right? Because look, you don't know what's real and what's fake, right? And everybody kind of needs you need to tone it down because they want that kind of stuff. I'm gonna be real. I don't care. I know what they want. Yeah. They do want that kind of stuff. And even too, people are even talking about it could have been even a foreign thing, right? If you see something from the other political side happen like this, that could absolutely be foreign, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to stoke civil war stuff. And yes, you don't want each side to get all crazy, right? It's not going to work out very well. It doesn't matter. But that's what they're starting to find, and it's botnets, right? By other countries. It's digital warfare, everybody. It's crazy, right? This is the kind of stuff that we have to be aware of. Don't get FOMO'd and all crazied up over something that was a terrible, terrible thing that happened yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. Feel bad for his family. And it wasn't good. But yeah, don't get caught up in all the bot stuff, right? I mean, that's what the bots are calling for, right? Just telling you to get all amped up. So, just watch that stuff. And then ETH builds at 7.5 billion base as analysts predict, and that's weak, bro. That's weak. 6,500 is fun, as he would say.
Right.
Well, tell it to us, right? And we'll pull it up. I think Tim is in there. We'll pull it up. But and then going into his Chainlink partners with UBS FT to target China RWA market. China needs some of that stuff. Yeah. Because they got buildings that ain't nobody in. There's nobody living in them, right? So you might as well tokenize them. You got to do something. Right?
They got whole cities that don't have people in them. They just keep building and doing whatever. But
it's kind of wild, man. I know.
Yeah.
it's real, and they're dealing with real problems. And some they maybe they'll tokenize them. I don't know, but they're working on it. RWA tokenization platform. The platform will automate the on-chain management of funds to improve efficiency and reduce errors. So look, this could help in a lot of ways, not just China, but I'm telling you, RWA is going to be huge. Everyone. And this is very cool. Getting into AI stuff. Have you seen this today? Cling AI. You ever seen this?
I've heard of it. I didn't see it today. What was that?
I'm going to bring it down because you got to hear it. This is so realistic, and I hope the echo is not that bad. But the lip syncing and all of the stuff were there, everybody. We made it. I hope the echo is not that bad. But
it's still there. It's still there.
Ladies and gentlemen, a discovery like no other.
Captured at 48 frames per second, so smooth it feels alive before your eyes. Oh my gosh, this is insane. It's 1080p, so clear, even my tiniest lashes are popping.
Mic check, levels tight, lip sync locked.
Something huge is approaching.
Are you all ready?
Of course, listen to me. 1 full minute of non-stop roaring.
Now, I can cosplay anyone I want.
Watch closely. The vision is coming to life.
Rita, And my base code runs deep. Shadows crack open while the world's asleep. New life coded eyes break the veil.
Time's ticking, darling. Didn't you see the sign?
Creating content literally easier and better than ever.
Nothing is real anymore.
It isn't, because like even when you're prompting it, you tell it the emotions, right? Happy, joyful, move your hands with each word and inflection, right? It's crazy, right? And that's I signed up. We'll see. I did repost it because that's what it says, repost in Kling AI avatar. It's worked for me in previous things, so we'll see. Because they're always trying to get people out there, posting their stuff. And yeah, that is cool, man. Because there is nothing, because if you don't know, every one of those were an image, everybody, right? You bring in the image, that's what they're showing you.
Yep.
And then you do the prompting, right? You can say what you want it to say. It's longer than, I believe, 8 seconds or 10 seconds, like what most of them are, like VO3. But yes, that is bonkers, right? And even the singing, you know how awesome, that's why I got pumped, man.
Oh yeah.
So we do all these songs. Now we can have an artist, have some cool like cuts, right, from them singing to Mob doing its thing out there, doing mob, flash mobs and all, whatever. Anyways, just crazy, man.
Last year we did a thing, and it was a big deal that one of the biggest artists in Japan is an AI, hologram. And it's completely AI music, and it's an AI hologram, and they do concerts, like sold out concerts for this AI over in Japan. And that's been for years. Now anybody can make one and put together the music that just like you do, and then make yourself an AI to go along with it. That one looked like a hologram, and everybody knew it was a hologram of, AI and whatever. So it took a lot of work to get that done. Now it's super simple to get it done. But that artist over there, I think she's got, I say she, but it's got, a top 20 hit or something like that. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And that's only, this is why you should be using, you've been using, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Because yes, this we're some of it that have already, we're going to be ahead, and we can knock out stuff like this, right? And now you have an artist out there that you can always replicate. It's going to be the same. You can always upload. Going to be same person. You could change the clothes, because you could do that in Nano Banana. There's all kinds of things you could do.
Yeah.
So it's insane, but very, very excited. Hopefully they give me access to that. And then I'm just putting this here just to kind of wrap it up. It's kind of wild. In 2017, one manager for every 5 employees. Today, one for every 15. As organization charts flatten, AI is becoming the new layer between bosses and teams, right? But not bosses and communities, everybody. Bosses and communities are going to be always right here, all organic, all real. That's why it's so cool what's going on in the MOBFI network, because it's the attention economy is definitely going to happen, and it's going to have to help, because this is it's already happening and right in front of your face, right? So that's taken away. If you just want to look at the managerial type thing, that just took away 2 people, right, of managing. Yeah. So, but it's going to get a lot more crazy. Yeah. Thank you. Battling the winter, guys. Thank you. Yep. And new post in the mob. If you pull that up, I'll bring this down, and we'll after this. It's a new post in Mob News Channel.
In the Mob News Channel. I was just there. I couldn't find it, but go back and try again.
All good.
You can
bring it over
the Mob HQ. You want to put it up and tell me where I'm supposed to be. Is it not the pinned message? Are we supposed to be looking?
No, not Mob HQ. I think it's Mob News. So if you go out, you know what I mean?
Okay. The
and
Mob
then,
social channel?
Yeah. There you go.
Here we go. So double down on your daily battles to ensure you don't fail your Mob 21-day challenge. Failing to challenge results in the user losing the ability to claim their $100 bonus, if not already claimed, and also their additional 1,000 claim bonus for completing the MOBFI challenge. To earn rewards with every battle, you must participate in. You're not limited to 5 battles a day. You're not limited, so battle more.
Yeah.
Battles equal the That
more
little
battles
frog,
equal
what is that?
more you earn.
That's just a frog. That's just a frog battling.
Frog battling, man.
I didn't know what that emoji meant.
So you got stuck on it. Don't worry about it. More battles, more you earn.
I didn't know how to translate that. What that little thing there. I know what the money one is at the end. I got that part.
Yeah, the bags. Yeah,
the bags.
But yeah, I mean, everybody, you need to help your friends. Anybody that you brought in, right? You need to follow up and make sure they're getting them in. And yes, why? If we know it's just 5, don't do the bare minimum, right? If they messed up or missed a round, they don't get that counted. So do 7 or 8, right?
Right.
To be sure, do 10. I mean, it's still, like I said,
100% from the beginning, from the opening to the end. You have to full battles.
Yes.
You can't just jump in the middle of one battle and then jump back to the next or do whatever. You got to, start be leading the charge in the beginning of the battle and then finish it out.
Absolutely. And that's part of us.
You don't get credit for popping in a battle.
No.
Pop in, pop out. No good. No good.
Nope. And I think we'll battle up in the Web3 Wise Guys. Let me get there and let's get some battling music going on. So you're going to see us right now, everybody. We're going to do it, right? This is battling. And yeah, we do it all together. And we'll play a little MOBFI music.
Both of us started 2 minutes ago. So if you're doing this and you're jumping into battle.
Hold on. Go ahead. It cut you out.
Yeah. So again, if you're opening up the app and taking a look, trying to hit the back button without going out too far. It's running a touch slow. But I was just making the point that you saw 2 battles available to jump in, and it's okay to, get yourself some rewards. But for the credit for the 21-day challenge, you don't get it for jumping into the middle of these 2. So Mob has one and Web3 Wise Guys has one going for the last couple of minutes. You have to wait for one that's upcoming and jump and start from the get-go. So you can jump in here and get some points, get some Mob points, but for the 5 battles per day, or let's say you got to hit 7 times. Don't give yourself some wiggle room to make sure you get all the credit you deserve.
Yep. And let's get battle.
I'm gonna jump in the back of this Web3 Wise Guys to show. Let's see how far we are. Oh, they're in the 5th, yeah. Not even loading up. 13 seconds left. So much battling going on. There they come. There's a lot of pent up battling.
There's a lot of pent up energy you got there.
All right, let's go find the next one.
And then we will battle again. And then I'm going to run a job. I'll run a job, everybody.
Every move coded in the lessons I caught. I paid that respect. I leveled in silence. No shortcuts, just memes and defiance. Now I'm at the top of the jobs list daily. Mobs in sync and the timeline's wavy.
We're waiting for it to coming up. We're going for Wise Guys or we're jumping in the Mob?
Yeah, Wise Guys. Yep, I just made it.
There it is.
Mob don't sleep, we just raid and eat. Respect ain't talk, it's how we lead.
There it is. Starts in 41 seconds.
Here we go, everybody. And now you got the yeah, there you go. Got everything coming up.
Yep.
And right now, by just doing this, we are earning crypto. Crazy. It's an in-game currency. And that in-game currency only works in MOBFI.ai. And that's the only thing that MOBFI.ai takes is this in-game currency. Doesn't take any other crypto. Doesn't take any fiat currency. It only takes B-Bucks. And this is how you get B-Bucks right here. Yeah.
What is this? There's a job in Mob HQ right now?
Might be. Yeah. That's all right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's fine. All kinds of stuff goes on while we're doing it. We don't have to cover everything. Just saying. Well, I'm just really. I talked about it. But you can definitely announce it, like you said, right? Everybody knows now. Job and Mob. Yeah.
Don't sleep, we just raid and eat. Respect ain't talk, it's how we lead.
Here we go, everybody.
Power moves only, I don't play to
One down.
Get it.
Where to go?
I play to win, and the code agrees.
And the speed is not working for me tonight. This phone, I need to reset this phone or something.
We don't just pretend. Power moves.
I still get my mob.
There you do. There you go, everybody.
Just not coming across the stream as exciting as it is.
That's right. And that's all. I mean, it's, you know, all Tim's saying is it's just getting a little lag, everybody. It's no big deal. But not when you're playing it in IRL. Yeah?
Right.
Third round. There we go. Hold on, gotta move up. Let's Here we go. That's more battle music.
I like it.
I spawned from the trenches, lurking in threads. Timeline tired, full of talking cabal heads. Found one job, watch the algo spark. One quote tweet, mob crushed it out of the park. No borrow hype, just a digital grid. Turn dopamine.
So Ray, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put the link in there. It's a YouTube video. As we're battling, I'll talk about it. But I want people to go hit this up. It is an interview from a local reporter interviewed my daughter.
Oh.
She is the first girl to play 4 years of high school boys football in
right
the town
on.
of Greenwich. So very cool little, I think it's maybe 3-minute video.
Yeah.
But I'd love everybody to go hit that up. It's got 100 views right now. It came out 6 days ago. So
Yeah.
it'd be fun to get this
Blow it
guy
up.
a whole bunch, blow it
Yeah.
up. Yeah, she spent 10 years playing football, and so this is her senior year of high school, and she's been competing with the boys ever since.
That is awesome.
So, very cool. The only mention I get in the video is that she loves the Allman Brothers like I do. nothing with me about football. Just, you know, I like the same music as my dad, but that's about as far as I got.
Right? No, that's cool, man. So wait, in your town or is that in the state?
In the town,
Okay.
Greenwich, right? She pays for Greenwich, and my first son was on the team when this town won the states. We haven't won since 2019 states, but now she's a senior. So hey, maybe you know if they win again, it'll be the judge tradition.
That's cool.
But yeah, she's it's a great team. They always rank up there in the top 2 or 3 in the state. So it's a great program.
Yeah.
But it's a huge program. They have like 80 kids on the team. You know, it's a big program.
Right.
But for her to get in and contribute, it's a pretty big deal.
Right.
And her coach, you know, in the full written article, the coach makes a pretty big deal about how she's always been there, always participated, always showed up, and that's something that no girl has ever done in the town of Greenwich.
Right on, man. That is awesome. Congratulations.
Very cool. So I would do want this. The guy has a YouTube channel. I want to make sure that her video is his #1 video.
Right on. And we can do that. That's what's awesome about MOBFI and what we're doing. We can go to any kind of social media and then everybody gets paid in X, right? Robin is asking, thanks for clarifying the battles. Do you earn your mob? But it does have to be full 5 rounds, yes. Battle to count in the challenge. You can still earn even in partial battles. That's great.
Correct.
That's right. So, but anybody in the new, right, that you definitely want to win that, up to $1,000, right? But that's what the 21-day challenge is. And you have to complete 5 full rounds. Can't just miss one and then it just doesn't count. But what Robin is saying here, you still earn that mob, and that mob counts to you getting V-Bucks. Yeah.
Now, I want to clarify. There's 5 rounds in a battle, and there's 5 battles due every day. So don't mistake the rounds for battles and all that kind of stuff. So 5 times 5 is 25 rounds you have to do a day.
Right. Apex saying, what position did she play?
In her career, she has played every single position. This year, she is a special teams, and she's the placeholder. And she also is defensive end because she says
a defensive end, huh?
Yeah, she doesn't like playing. She said this in the video, and it'd be great if people watched it. And the watch time is important. If I give it all to you now, you're not going to watch it. But in YouTube land, it's important for watch time. So if you watch it, let it run. Yes. If you don't want to listen to her whole speech. But yeah, this year she's playing defensive end and special teams, where she's the placeholder. But in her career, she has played every single position. And
I see one. I remember you showed me she was a quarterback.
In her sophomore year, she played quarterback, and she played a JV game while she was a sophomore. She played on the JV as quarterback, and she ran it in. And it wasn't a gimme either. She had to do it twice, and they were battling. It was pretty wild.
Yeah,
very very proud moment, that one. Right. But yeah, she's a football fanatic and loves the game, and now when she's a senior, she is not 6'2", 275 pounds, which a lot of her teammates are. She's like, I don't need them chasing me. I'll chase anybody down, and hit somebody the best I can, but I don't need multiple people chasing me. So she gave up on the offense on that level.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. That's very cool.
It's great. He loves it.
Where are we getting the link?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the link and put that up.
Okay.
I've been battling. Let me see if I can.
I'm just waiting, and then we'll do a job, but we'll see. Some are saying we'll see about the job, but I'm gonna make my best effort get us paid. And yes, we are close. If you hear the song, Spark is close to the pool's closest closing. Hold on. Let me get the job though. There we go. Just laid back job music, and then I'll let you get I'll just get the job ready. You're gonna get the link. And just bear with me, everybody. This is all you do. All this on your phone. It's pretty awesome. No borrowed hype, just a digital grid. Turn dopamine pings to a proof of commit. Respect is a noise, it's a hidden key.
There it is in the chat. That's the YouTube video, Getting to Know Lauren Judge. So you're setting up the job now?
Yep.
So we're not gonna battle again. We're just getting ready for the job.
Yeah, no, it's almost 9. Telegram. Whoop, whoop. Let's see. Well, Sir Francis just getting after it. Thank you, Sir Francis, and everyone for battling. Appreciate it.
Let me put that up there. Sir Francis comes in first. Frostbite, Tex Mex Ray, Lord Pac-Man, My Crypto Quest, Max M2, Susie QB, Kim B, Joshua, and Lou in the house.
Hey, that's he said that's cool. Does she have a favorite position? What she like?
I couldn't tell you. She loved it all. She played it. She wanted to play defensive end because it was the only position she hadn't played yet. So she was like, she had a great time. She would do a great time when she was a quarterback. She just, the guys are getting so much bigger than her. She just like couldn't handle getting hit like that.
Well, that's what I was the opposite. I hated defense. I only wanted to play offense because at least I had a chance to avoid getting hit.
Yeah.
Defense, you're initiating it. At least offense, I was trying to stop it from all getting it to me.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
the last one she did was quarterback, and of course everybody's after the quarterback. So.
Oh yeah.
There could never be enough protection, she said. So she swapped it out.
I'm giving it a shot. Everybody's saying it may or may not go through, but it's all good. We're going to give it a shot. Let's see. We will go with 38 or 35. Where are we at? Yeah, 35. 30, 33. 24.
I'm looking at 40 on there.
40. Oh yeah.
Well, you don't have to go that high, but I'm saying they're there. They're
I'll
watching.
I'll go 38. 38, 22, 38. We shall see. Add mom. Everything's working pretty smooth. Let's go with 3, 2, 3, 8, 0, 3, 8. There we go. Hey now, and we shall see. We shall see. There it is. There it is. Everybody got paid. $3.3 million on the table. Oh, not dollars. Sorry. Bob cash. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. But if you see it, there.
Nobody wants that fiat. Nobody wants that.
Yeah,
fiat, right?
That's all trash anyway. Who cares about that dollar? The trash dollar. But yes, you see Tim right now. He got in there, click the link, and now it's over on X. And this whole thing is awesome because it's monitoring everything that's going on, right? Because you connect it to your X, and it sees all this cool stuff, all this interaction, all the commenting, and again, you'll see as people are replying, doing all the good stuff. You are going to get monetized right now, everyone.
Make sure you're in the right linked X account. That's one of the things you got to do when you join and get that bonus and everything. You have to have an X account connected.
Yeah.
And it looks like I'm not logged in. What the heck?
Hold on, let me put some music on. Some work music, everyone.
What happened here? Let me take this down for a second, see if I can. Ay.
And that's all good, yes. It's not, no worries. Just be over there when you get a chance to go into the stream. And scraper may be down, resetting. Also another job in the mob. Crush the job in the mob. I'll take care. That's right. Always do. Always do. So do we. But all good, everyone. Great stuff. And that's what he's saying right here, everybody. Right there. Mob, we always take care of the mob. 100%. Let's go. You had to log in?
Yep. Hopefully it's coming back.
When you did that, is this the first time? It's not the first time you logged in, yeah?
No, this phone must have just updated or something, reset.
Yeah. Huh.
Just making sure that.
Hey Tim, did you see? Look, I opened it yesterday. I got the Solana secret phone.
Oh.
It's a nice Solana wallet, yeah. And
nice. So
it
it's
has
all
a soulbound token that is only for.
That's right.
Yeah. Crazy.
It works on the phone, just on that phone.
Yep.
Or on the whole Solana.
Well, it identifies. It's only like it has a unique kind of graphic design that's animated, and yes, that's kind of like I would say the NFT, soulbound NFT, right? And they also have things, for anybody that has one of those, right? Because I think there's only 150,000 people who purchased this. So those 150,000 people will always have that kind of soulbound OG Genesis type thing, yeah? New mob posting on X. There you go. Right on. We'll check it out. Another big job in Mob HQ. Now, love it. Do the jobs. Get the word.
I had to post something real quick to see if it if I
Yeah, but it didn't
get in
that's
there.
what I'm saying. It's well, it is scraping now, but we'll see. We're close. But yeah, also when you're done, you can go into the mob. I think there's a job in there too. Jobs everywhere, everybody. That's why we love it. From 8 to 9, we're very active, very active. Appreciate everyone. Great time, great time. Oh, look, it is. It's on. You can get it, everybody. Just know that it's scraping. You can go get your 3.3 million mob. Here we go. Do your job. Do your job. Oh, there it is.
Did it close out?
No.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, we need 7
Only at
more.
9 or 20. 7 more.
7 or 8 more. You
Get
push-
after it, people.
you push the limit, you know?
So I must have known that I was gonna have to go out and come back and reset and all this. I needed more time.
Yeah. There we go.
And then
I'll
you
buy.
said one in job. There's $1 million job in the dollar. You got me saying dollars now.
Yeah, I know.
$1 million mob job in the mob HQ.
Mob HQ.
Let's go to work over there.
21-day challenge. Love it. It's been awesome, this 21-day challenge. Been meeting a lot of people, Tim. It's been awesome, man. Some people are out there building, and they're very impressed with what has been built here. I'm just saying, they don't believe that it's actually out and operating. Right? That's how kind of shocked they were. So it's been cool to get on some meetings and talking with a lot of people that are just kind of discovering and seeing what's going on. Yeah.
There it is. 21-day challenge post. So, what do we say? Activity. Is your currency. That's how it's done. We like that one. Get in there. Oh, did it pay out?
Did it?
In the Wise Guys?
Hold on.
Going back there now. Oh. 2 replies left, people. 2 replies.
Ooh.
Let's go. Somebody get in there. I got to do my dailies. I can feel it. I can feel it. Nothing? Do you see it on your end?
Oh no, I'm not really looking.
Is it my phone?
Hold on.
Back me up on that.
Oh yes, we need the
need
repos.
2?
Oh, but that's mom. You got a repo. Oh, I'm gonna go back to Wise Guys.
I'm in the Wise Guy.
Well, it's all good. I don't know.
Must be scraping. Must be scraping pretty heavy right now. Oh, look who decided to show up.
Who's that?
Will T.
Will T. There you go. Good to see you, man.
Bringing out the old show. T-Reg. How's T-Reg doing?
That's it. Good to see you, Will T. He popped up on the space today we're on. And it's Will, Generals. He's Cheesehead Will. Loves the Generals. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, let me see. I think we got everything. Another big job in the mob. We got that, and I think the mob one. You definitely need. Let me get a repost there. Everybody, I always forget reposting. You know what I mean?
Yep. Where's the job? I can't go back. I can't go back and get into it to see if I did it because it's not.
It's all it's all good. Listening while working IRA. There you go. We all multitask, Will T. Good to see you, bro. But let me bring it down. Let me bring down the music. And great job, everybody, tonight. Yes, on a Thirsty Thursday. Great stuff, Tim. And now, congratulations. That you should be very proud. That's awesome.
Now, Ray, I got a question for you.
You got it? Yeah.
Here it is. Right. I'm not going to play it because I want people to play it.
Yeah.
There. I didn't hit refresh yet, but this has 101 views on it.
Yeah.
What now? When this hits, what do you think? 200 views? Spread this around.
Views. I'd say 200 views and at least 15 comments.
And no, the comments are turned off. So it's a high school, thing. They don't want people commenting and doing whatever. So all we're going for is the views, right? We just want people to crush the views, watch the views, watch it over, get this up to 200, and then Outcash will run a big job in there. What's a good number for 200 views? 200
views. I don't know. I mean, 10 million's nice, right? I don't know. That's what people like. You get 10 million, I think they'll crush it for 100 views. Yeah.
So if I'm gonna say 10 million for 100 views, or do we go 200 views, right? So we want to get this up to. So when this hits 200 views, I will run a 10 million job.
Oh, look at that! That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Share it out. You got to show, and that's plus. This is just great. This is a great thing. Yeah. I mean, this is a very cool honor, man. Right? That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's big. It's a big deal, and of course, this guy who runs the Rudin report is going to see her thing spiking. Like, I got to interview her again. Get her back in the newsroom. But very cool stuff. So yeah, the link is in the chat. Everybody, please hit that up. Let's get some views on that one, and then I'll run a big job when that happens. And of course, I'll keep everybody posted inside Howcash.
Yes, you can. Everybody, y'all can do that. Come on, just share, you got to watch it and you share it to one person. Right? Come on. Yeah, love it.
Check it out. It's fun.
Love it.
Thank you.
She said we'll get it, Tim. That's right.
Crush
the daily test. Boost the channels to get your Bolt Bucks, B Bucks. Invest your B Bucks in MOBFI. It is that is sound advice. And my crypto adventures knows. Yeah. If you haven't, like, share, subscribe, and it all helps, right? We're all part of this. So, the more you guys share it, the more you like it, the more you comment, it kind of gets the algorithm working for us. And there you go. Right. And good stuff, man. And that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. So this is the last season, obviously. Yeah.
This is it. This is her final season. And well, I won't spoil it. We'll follow up when we do the job and we get that 10 million. I'll share a little bit more.
Put the link in the Wise Guys if you where it's clickable. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. We'll do that.
We'll put in the Wise Guys, Robin. Yeah. So that's where it is. Share it out. Appreciate y'all. Be MOBFI, right? The network. We get real organic, real views by real people, not bots. So it's awesome. Right? Good stuff. Thank you, man.
Yep.
Appreciate you. Yep. And happy Thirsty Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody, Friday. And I think we're going to do spaces. I know we do them every evening. So not sure exactly on the time, but we did. We do them every night. Yeah. And a lot of people, man, are starting to stand up, and you're going to see maybe a lot more new spaces. Yeah. Not everything's crypto. We know we got a lot of people like sports, got a lot of people that wellness. Yeah. Been meeting a lot of new people. They like things, and it's exciting. And we might have a new special host on Monday as well. And she's awesome. Yeah. So we'll see. Right. Awesome stuff. I'm talking to a lot of people, man. It's great. It's a great thing to be networking and being out there. And it's just cool. We're coming out of the wilderness. It's going live, and 10 million. There you go. All right. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate you, bro.
You got it. Cheers,
Everyone.
everybody.
Soup.
Power moves only. We don't post for free. Tapped in deep, whole squad with me. Mob don't sleep, we just raid and eat. Respect ain't talk, it's how we lead. Power moves only. I don't play to please, I play to win, and the code agrees. No middle hands, no empty trends. MOBFI rise, we don't just pretend. Started on the feed, ghost in the crowd. Scrolling through noise, but I think out loud. Tapped my first job, thought this kinda clean. Then I watched a tweet turn to green on screen. Didn't need luck, I needed a lane. Didn't need hype, I needed a chain. Power not borrowed, it's earned, not bought. Every move coded in the lessons I caught. I paid that Rias, be it I level silence. No shortcuts, just memes and defiance. Now I'm at the top of the jobs list daily. Mobs in sync and the timeline's wavy.